Hey, today's March 8th, 2025, and I've been cooking a pork picnic for basically 6.5 hours. So let's take a look. Get a zoomed in shot there. The picnic is different from the pork butt and it's bone in. And so what I'm gonna do is actually just finish this inside on the Pyrex. So, I could leave it out here on the smoker, but that'll use pellets, and once we wrap it in foil, I don't think it really puts a lot of smoke flavor into it. So let's go inside. All right, so we cooked at 225 for 6 hours and 45 minutes, 6.5 hours. And what I'm gonna do now, I did a yellow mustard binder and what is it called? Bad Byron's butt rub. Now I'm gonna put just the Blue Hog original. So I'm gonna kind of go for a sweet flavor here. Sometimes when I'm doing the sweet pulled pork barbecue, I'll go ahead and do barbecue sauce, pats of butter, brown sugar, and that's going to make a real sweet barbecue. I've enjoyed this Blues Hog original on my pork ribs, and that's been that's been my favorite. It is my favorite way to prepare. So anyway, we're gonna give this a shot, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap tightly with foil, and then we're gonna finish this off in the oven. I'm expecting this to probably take about 6 more hours. Hopefully, we're gonna eat about 6 or 7 o'clock. So ideally it would have time to rest. So I'll temp it after 10 hours and we'll see kind of how it's doing. But this is a pretty big piece. It's bone in. I've cooked these before for 12 or 13 hours. It won't be a big deal if it ends up cooking long. But like a brisket, we're going for about 205 degrees internal. And I'm not going to be taking it out of the oven unless we're, internal in the deepest part of the meat, we're hitting 200 degrees. So we'll see what it looks like here in about 6 hours. All right, I'm gonna shoot this video without my trusty assistant. It is 6:40 p.m. So the pulled pork has been either on the smoker or in the oven for a little over 12 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. It has been covered. I really don't want to open it. What I'm gonna do is just temp it, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna have somewhere around 205. Look at that. So I got 199, 200. That's actually pretty good. So I'm good. I'm good with that, because shut off the oven. As I let it sit, the temp is gonna keep on coming up. 200 is gonna be okay, but it'll come on up to 205. But I need to let it rest. So ideally, my favorite thing is to let the meat rest for like 3 hours plus. It can be longer, and I could put that like in a cooler, but just gonna let it sit right now. Not gonna insulate it at all. My wife's ready to eat, so we'll let it rest for a little bit. But I don't know if it's gonna be for an hour because we're kind of hungry. So next step, we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull the pork. All right, here it is. I only have one of my regular clothes. I have to wear this stupid thing tonight. All right, so it's been covered up for a long time. All right, so let's see what it temps now. Oh, 193, 95. Well, I don't know. Maybe it got up to 205. I don't know. It's gonna be fine. So this is a picnic. So it's a little bit different. Look at that. That's the sign of a well-cooked piece of pork. I don't know. It's another part on the front of the pig. It's basically just, it's pulled pork, but it's a picnic instead of an actual pork butt. And you know that Moosey can smell it. So bone in, take a look at that. And that's what you want. It just falls right off the bone. Do not think Moose could be licking his lips faster. So the question is, of course, how's it gonna taste? Usually, when I do my sweet pulled pork, I always do the mustard binder and then the rub. But then before the wrap, I will put on butter, brown sugar, and barbecue sauce. This time I just did the barbecue sauce. And so I think this may, I don't know, it's not gonna be quite as sweet. All right, let's taste it. Let's see. I'll have a taste and then we'll see what Moose says. Man, it is delicious. Outstanding. All right, Moose, you ready? Sit. Rose, you ready for your bite? Okay, Moose, you gotta get back. We gotta be able to see Rose. Rose, sit. Give him Rose. Sit. Sit. You got to sit. What you think? Okay, that lick of the lips meant it was good. Da da da. It's dinner time.